After 10 years of silence, my father showed up at my door. I was 14 when my father disappeared. It wasn't gradual. It wasn't subtle. One morning, his car was gone, his closet half empty, and my mother sat at the kitchen table staring at nothing. I asked where he went. She said, he needed time. I asked when he'd be back. She didn't answer. For months, I believed he would return. Every knock on the door. Every phone ring. Every birthday candle blown out. But nothing came. No calls. No letters. No explanations. When I was 16, I found out through a relative that he had moved 2 states away. Started a new life. New wife. New children. He didn't just leave me. He replaced me. That knowledge hardened something inside me. I stopped waiting. I stopped believing people when they said they loved me. If a father could walk away from his own child, who could be trusted? I worked 2 part-time jobs through high school to help my mother pay bills. I skipped prom because we couldn't afford a dress. I graduated without a single family member in the audience. My mother had to work a night shift. Still, I survived. I built walls so high around my heart that even I couldn't climb over them. At 22, I finished college. No congratulations card. No proud father in the stands. Just me, a cheap diploma frame, and a deep, quiet ache I didn't talk about. At 24, I bought my first car. Saved every penny for it. Took a picture and almost texted him. Almost. But deleted the message before it sent. At 25, I got engaged. My fiancé asked about my family. I told him, it's just my mom and me. It was easier than explaining the hollow space where a father should have been. Then, last year, everything changed. A knock at my apartment door. Late at night. It was raining so hard the streets looked like rivers. I opened it and there he was. Gray hair. Sunken cheeks. A tremble in his hands I didn't remember. He looked smaller than I remembered. Less like the giant who used to lift me onto his shoulders and call me his little star. He said, I have cancer. I don't have long. I wanted to see you. I stood frozen. 1,000 emotions at war inside me. Anger. Grief. Confusion. Hope, damn it, hope. I let him in. He sat on the couch, perched like he might bolt at any moment. I stayed standing. He talked. Halting, stammering words. Said he thought about me every day. Said he made mistakes. Said he thought I'd be better off without him. He said he loved me but didn't know how to be a father. That he got scared. That he thought starting over would fix his brokenness. But it didn't. It only spread it further. And now, with time running out, he realized he abandoned the only real thing he ever had. When he finished, he asked, can you forgive me? The silence between us was heavy, louder than any words could be. I thought about birthdays he missed. About sitting alone in the crowd at school plays, pretending it didn't hurt, about crying into my pillow the day he forgot my 18th birthday. Forgiveness isn't a switch. It's not something you can give just because someone says sorry. I don't know, I said finally. You missed a lifetime. You don't just get to show up because you're dying. He nodded. Tears filled his eyes, but he didn't argue. He just said, I understand. Then he left. Just like before. 2 weeks later, he died. No dramatic calls. No funeral invitations. I heard through a second cousin who barely knew him. There was no will. No estate. Just a worn cardboard box left at a lawyer's office with my name on it. Inside was a letter, neatly folded and sealed. To my little star, I don't deserve a place in your heart, but I hope there's a sliver of memory where I loved you right. I'm proud of the person you became, strong, kind, brilliant, even though I had no part in it. If forgiveness is too much to ask, I understand. I just needed you to know, you were never the problem. I was. Always. I loved you, even when I didn't know how to stay. Always proud. Always yours. Dad. I sat there for a long time holding that letter. Not crying. Not raging. Just feeling the weight of everything unsaid. I don't know if I forgive him. Maybe forgiveness isn't about the person who hurt you. Maybe it's about letting yourself breathe without the weight of their absence crushing you. I'm still figuring it out. Some days I miss the man he could have been. Some days I hate the man he chose to be. But every time it rains, I find myself looking at the door. Just for a second. Just to see.